Today, we're talking about a growing issue that affects many of us, the way we pay for things. It's changing fast, and we're going to break down what that means for you.
So I want you to picture this. You're at the store, you've got your items, and instead of pulling out a card or your phone, you just pay with a quick scan of your hand. It sounds like something from a movie, right? Well, this technology is already here, and it's showing up in more and more places.
Now, hearing all this might make you feel a little uneasy, and that's completely understandable. But our goal here is simple: to help you stay aware, stay calm, and stay safe. This isn't about creating fear, it's about giving you the information you need to navigate these changes safely.
So let's get right into it. What does it actually mean to pay with your body? Let's take a look at this new way to check out.
Okay, so a biometric payment is basically any system that uses your unique physical traits to approve a purchase. We're talking about things like your face, the unique pattern of veins in your palm, or your fingerprint. In short, your body itself becomes the key to your bank account.
And this isn't some distant future concept. It's happening right now all over the world. You've got Amazon One using palm scans in stores across the US. In China, Alipay has a smile-to-pay system that uses your face. And of course, the big players like MasterCard and Visa are testing it out, while India's massive Aadhaar system uses fingerprints for transactions.
So how does this all work behind the scenes? It might sound really complicated, but let's understand this in three main parts. It's actually a pretty straightforward process. First, there's enrollment. That's when you sign up and agree to let a company scan, say, your palm, and you link that scan to your payment info. Step 2 is authentication. At the checkout, a scanner reads you to make sure it's really you. And finally, confirmation. If the scan matches the one on file, boom, the payment is approved. It's all instant, with no PIN needed. But here's a really important question. Where does your unique biometric data actually go? Well, it's usually sent to and stored on cloud servers. This means that banks and retailers can access it, which brings us to a very important part of this conversation.
And this leads us to the permanent privacy risks. The convenience is clear, but we have to ask ourselves, what really happens when your body becomes your password?
Now this is the critical difference, and it's the most important thing to understand. Think about it. If your password is stolen, what do? You change it. If your credit card is compromised, you just get a new one. But you can't just get a new face. You can't replace your palm print. Once that data is compromised, it is compromised forever.
And there are other serious concerns too. These big centralized databases of biometric data, they become a huge target for hackers. This data could also be used to track where you go and what you buy. And that information could then be used for anything from targeted ads to deciding your credit score. And what if there's a system error? You could find yourself completely locked out of making payments.
Okay, we've talked through the risks, which can feel a bit heavy. So now let's shift to what you can do. The good news is you're not powerless here. There are simple, practical steps you can take to protect your identity.
The single most important piece of advice is a simple mental check you can do anytime you're asked to try a new payment method, especially one that involves your personal data.
First, just stop. Next, take a moment to think.
And finally, verify. Ask yourself, do I really trust this company with data about my body that can never be changed? This simple habit, stop, think, verify, is your best defense.
And here are a few more practical tips. If you're going to use this technology, try to stick with highly trusted providers, like your own bank. If you get the choice, always opt for services that store your biometric data locally, right on your phone, not in a company's cloud. Consider limiting how often you use it, and always enable multi-factor authentication, meaning you use a PIN in addition to the biometric scan. And of course, keep a close eye on your account activity.
I really want this to sink in. So let me share this quote. Your body itself becomes your bank card, and that card can never be replaced. That really says it all, doesn't it? It's a powerful idea to keep in your back pocket as this technology becomes more and more common. Remember, the goal here is not to fear technology, but to be informed and cautious. Awareness is protection. If you stay alert, you stay safe.
Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay aware, and please share this information with your family.